back everybody, Max here, and so I'm back with another episode in the series Kolibri Road to 1 Star. The series began from the live stream I host on Saturdays, the Grand Tour. If you haven't seen it, please check it on Saturdays at 11 o'clock Central Time, United States, and just say hello. Now, on to the challenge. The challenge is to get 1 whole star with the mighty Kolibri, and I've got to say this has proven to be a welcome challenge with the lack of content in Battlefield 1. As you can see, I'm playing on Amiens, which is by far better suited to the Mighty Mouse than the last map I tried it on, which was Monte Grappa. If you missed the first episode, then please feel free to click the link below and check it out. So back to Amiens. I had played a few rounds prior to this game and was starting to get a feel for the little beast. It helped a lot that the team we were playing were completely clueless, and so I found myself whipping out the little fella more frequently than before. Those of you with a filthy mind, try and keep the last sentence clean. I had been experimenting with different weapons from shotguns to medic rifles to try and find a weapon that deals the most damage possible, but settled back with the M95 as its damage profile perfectly suits this challenge, and of course it's my favourite scout rifle. So while recording this, E3 has come and is almost gone, so I thought I'd jump on the hype train with everyone else and discuss some of the things I'm looking forward to in the very near future. Obviously it doesn't have anything to do with the gameplay in the background, but then who says it has to? So first up on my list, and something I'm super stoked for, is PlayerUnknown Battlegrounds. I've watched with almost uncontrollable excitement the PC community going absolutely nuts over this title. As a console player, I was very nearly turned to the dark side when I found myself very seriously contemplating buying this for my PC. However, those of you that have followed my channel from the beginning will know I'm a die-hard console player, specifically Xbox, and so would rather take the journey of hype with all my other console brothers and sisters than cheat it and just play on PC. Part of the experience of a new game is the hype, the anticipation, not just playing it, so like everyone else, I'm going to wait. Now, I did a video about 3 weeks ago giving my predictions for PlayerUnknown, and in the video confirmed for the doubting community that it would be released for consoles and that an announcement would be made at E3. The video had a good amount of views when I uploaded it, but since then it's just exploded with people asking tons of questions and wanting to know my source. Now, a good reporter never gives up his source. However, most of the information I came across, was from websites and interviews from the devs, so it is out there, it just takes a little finding. Still, I'm happy to report it and can only serve to help my channel grow and increase the hype, so double win. The second game I'm getting a full-on chub about is, of course, Battlefront 2. The first game I bought without batting an eyelid, but this time round I was a little bit more sceptical, and not without reason. As many of you know, the first game, Battlefront, released with a whirlwind of hype and excitement, but failed to keep the fans engaged and soon faded into the annals of failed games. Personally, when it dropped, I thought it was mustard and played the shit out of it, right up until the first DLC, by which time the lack of content and endless cycle of gameplay was starting to get a little old. With the introduction of some new maps and some new blasters, the game got a short-lived boost, but DLC content was locked behind a paywall, and so again, DICE managed to split the community. This was about the time I slowly stopped playing, and if you've seen my Star Wars video, then you'll already know this sorry tale. So was I sceptical about the second one? You bet your bollocks to a barn dance I was. However, that was fully suppressed when DICE unleashed its trailer and the new gameplay at E3. This game appears, on paper at least, to be everything the first was not. The devs made several references to the first game during its unveiling and seemed to acknowledge that it was a flop, they have listened, and this time would do better. Only time will tell if that's the case, but the start looks extremely promising. So last on my list is Skull and Bones by Ubisoft. Now, this swashbuckling tale will definitely not be for everybody, but those of us who like the mystic of pirates, cannonballs, chaos, rum, well, this is going to be right up your alley. The last time this game a game of this kind I should say, was attempted was back at E3 in 2015 when we saw the release trailer of Sea of Thieves. Now again, not very popular, but did satisfy the needs of all of us that want adventure on the high seas. Skull and Bones will be one of those games I will play with my mates when I'm done shooting people in Battle Royale or living out childhood fantasies in Star Wars. Like I say, not for everybody, but looks like it could be fun, so I'm going to give it a spin. So, back to the gameplay in the background. So, when that fella shot me out the corner of my eye, I saw this guy in the house. There he is. Give him the no-scope, and give him the Kolibri right in the face. Now that's the last of the Kolibri kills in this game, guys. And there is the customary Kolibri teabag, which you have to give him after you kill him with a Kolibri, especially when he comes running at you thinking he's going to own you. In actual fact, he got himself smashed. So anyway, there it is. I hope you're enjoying this series. Normally this will come down the pipe on a Tuesday, but unfortunately because of E3 and other stuff and other commitments and stuff I was trying to get uploaded, I didn't make the Tuesday deadline, but normally it will be on a Tuesday, so stay tuned for that. Part 3 will come next week for sure. I want to say 30 something kills with the Kolibri right now. I've got a few that I haven't recorded and stuff like that, but if I can go on a big rampage with it, then I shall give it my best shot. I need to sit down and get some gameplay recorded, knocking that out of the park, and so I will do that. As per usual, thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for all the subs. Just broke 200 and pushing on forward to 1,000. So thanks for watching, guys, and I'll catch you in the next one. Ta-da.